कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
I bet you can't eat just one.
क्या आपको पता है सेलिब्रेशंस के साथ मीठा ही क्यों? क्या कभी आपने सुना है सेलिब्रेशंस के वक्त एग्स और पनीर क्यों नहीं? पेट भर खाना खाने के बाद एक्स्ट्रा नान के लिए ना, बट डेजर्ट के लिए हाँ? ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव, वी ऑल हैव. इट्स कॉल्ड cravings. You never know when it will strike you and where it will strike you. But here is the good news. I am going to tell you exactly why it happens. If you want to know the answers to these questions, keep watching this video and share it with all your friends who cannot, for the life of them, seem to put down that last slice of cake. Two aspects that impact your intensity of cravings are: number one, the subconscious, which is your habits, and number two is your physical aspect, which is your diet. Let's first understand the very important subconscious part, how your habits develop your craving for junk foods. Let me give you a very simple example and let me take you back to your school days. When you got an F grade in your test, remember that day you showed it to your parents and your parents in turn showed you what an F really is. Remember? And then insisted you to aim for an A grade by studying regularly, which you eventually did and achieved an A grade. And now you show it to your parents, and now what happens? You were rewarded with chocolates, appreciation, and you felt really happy about it. So basically now your mind has made it clear that happiness equals chocolates. And thereafter, every celebratory, every sad, every stressed moment triggered you to reach out for that chocolate to feel happy. However, when the cycle of the trigger and the reward repeats itself for a couple of times, it gets imprinted in your subconscious mind and you habitually get into it automatically. That over the years leads to weight gain, and every subsequent consumption of chocolate that you do will not give you the same level of happiness that you were getting. So what do? You end up eating more and more and more until it does. Till the time your doctor on the fateful day gives you the bad news that your blood sugar, your blood pressure and your blood cholesterol, because of your high weight, is dangerously high, and that you need to cut down on your habits of eating so much of sugar and chocolates, and then giving you that same depressing feeling of getting an F grade that you got in your school. So now, if you don't want to end up in this F grade in your life, stop eating junk food today and continue watching this video, as I'll be sharing you 3 simple magical steps that you need to take in order to avoid them. When it comes to the physical part of your craving, which is your diet, avoid eating ultra processed food. But wait, what do these ultra processed food mean? Let me give you a very simple example. Our food naturally comes loaded with calories in the form of carbs, proteins, fats, along with the goodness of vitamins and minerals required to put these calories to good use and to keep you very, very, very healthy. But when your food is sent to the factory, all the goodness in it, the nutrient value is completely removed. Thus, the food is now ultra processed and retains just the carbs in form of starch. These are the very food that trigger the reward pathways in your brain and also cause craving to eat more food though you're full. To put it simply, these foods are tasty as hell and become a habit before you know it. When we eat these kind of foods, the neurons in the reward region of your brain become very active, creating highly positive feeling of pleasure. The same pleasure that smokers experience with nicotine and drug addicts experience with narcotics such as the cocaine. That is why the ultra processed foods that we just spoke of, that are so processed for only having carbs, are so addictive, and we seek to consume them regularly. These foods are also called hyperpalatable foods because they are easy to digest and have enjoyable qualities of sweetness, saltiness, and or richness because of the quantity of fat that they have. The mental causes of craving include stress, impulsive behavior, eating contexts such as watching a movie with buttery popcorns, and the mood that you're in when you crave for these certain foods. Being aware of what is causing those cravings is incredibly helpful for you to identify the root cause and in killing them. Great. Now that we are aware of what causes them, let us now take a look at the 3 magical steps of killing them. So the step number 1, guys, is to manage your food environment. Now what exactly is food environment? Honestly, it is exactly what it sounds like. Your food environment is an environment where the food is accessible to you and available to you all the time. And that is no prizes for the guesses, your home. Still, most of us are working from home and it is very easy for us to get tempted by those cookies and chips in your cupboards. And your home is the easiest place for you to get overwhelmed by these cravings. Take a step further and completely eliminate them from your house. Yes, you have done that, but hey, what about your digital environment? Your food delivery apps on your phone, which notifies you to have that tasty gulab jamun. Just a minute. Notification off? Oh, sorry. But let me tell you one thing. I'm sorry, I got distracted. We all are humans and we still crave for it. And it's very difficult to avoid something, but to reach at a certain level, you need to start from the basics. Hey, how about uninstalling your app over the weekdays and you can reinstall it back on your cheat days? Wouldn't that be great, guys? This will help you lower your craving, but also help you improve the strength to control it. Because my friends, cravings are not meant to be avoided, they are meant to be controlled. So master your mind. So guys, the step number 2 is to introduce more nutrient-rich food into your diet. These nutrient-rich food ensure that you're fuller for longer, meaning that the fullness and the hunger hormone levels are staying well balanced and you won't crave for carbs or sugar-rich food. Let me tell you that why I'm saying what I'm saying. The whole wheat, which is unrefined version carb, comes along with vitamin B, required for your body to convert carbs into usable energy. On the other hand, the processed version of the wheat has just the carbs without the vitamin B. So now, when you consume this processed form of the wheat, your body cannot use it as energy in the absence of vitamin B. So what do you think the body will do? How do you think it will obtain this critical vitamin B it needs? It will constantly send you hunger signals. Yes, for your body, that's the only way. In the meanwhile, you perceive it as general signal to eat. And there you go. You have your mystery solved. Why no one can eat just one. Last but not the least, step number 3 is to fix your sleeping pattern. If you have seen my other videos, you would know how much importance I place on having healthy sleeping patterns. When you sleep less or get very disturbed sleep, in response to that, your body releases a hormone called the cortisol, which is like adrenaline to your body that signals your brain that there is insufficient energy available in the body. Therefore, what you end up doing, you end up getting more energy signals that you need to take more energy to eat instantly, and so we end up binging on the junk food, which is also a quick energy booster, making you fat. Your sleeping habits, to summarize, is closely related to your eating habits. The less you sleep, the more you crave for these junk foods. However, guys, getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep can really have a massive impact in killing off those cravings. So guys, implementing these 3 steps in your day-to-day life can help you tremendously in getting rid of those cravings and leading a healthier lifestyle. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below, and for more videos, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon so that you never ever miss out on a video. See you next time, and remember to put down those chips.